And then she said she has I don't know, she said cousin or someone in Nashville who was into, the health stuff. And so, yeah, we just started conversation. I invited her actually to be on the IPA, but that's when she's telling me, she works out in the morning. She goes to a gym to work out. So, but, I'll get to her. And because this week is bad for me because I'm leaving the weekend in which I plan to network there too. I'm just taking a short weekend to Little Rock for a cousin who's a cancer survivor, so they're having an event for her in which I'm going to do some networking there. And I'll see my little cousin who owns a salon in Dallas, but she was not there. She had left Dallas the weekend we were there because I really want to get with her because she has a booming business there in Dallas. As a matter of fact, she has a patent on some things that she's put out there that I've purchased from her in the past. So she's very good. She would be very good. I mean, I know she would probably do as well as Eric if she would see what I've got going on here. Because my son just is not going to network market. I realize that I've had to come to grips with that for years. My children, I see
They
two
never
of
do what you
Jerry.
want them to do, Mama Sandy.
They sure don't, Gloria.
They,
They
they
sure don't.
never do what you want them to.
And
You
and
tell them
then
one thing,
mine
50.
Work, and we all know that.
and then mine now, as they would say, my father used to say, once a man, twice a child. Now they think that they're my parent.
Yep,
They think that they're
yep.
my parent, but they're doing, both of them. I'm proud of them. They're doing well, but they would not have to do as much as they're doing, especially my son, if he would look at network marketing. But he won't even supplement himself. Now the daughter does. Now she will, um, she'll be my customer and take it. But with her networking of people and the people that she knows, she would be very, very good. Um, but
What is it when we see these people that we know, man, they could just knock it dead if they get in
yeah,
there
they
and do
could.
and they get in there and do absolutely nothing.
You're so right. You're so right. Because even my number ones that were and have, I don't know what's going on with them because right now they're not even communicating. I don't know what's going on because they've fallen off the wagon and I need them to work. I need them to work and they're not. Um, I mean, they even, guys, they even have, I don't know, when I look at this GLP-1 and I know the movie stars and all these people are taking these dangerous shots and whatever, but they have access to them, some of them, to get it out there for me. And I don't know what's going on with them.
Well, I have this friend, and actually, she's a pastor's wife. And when I first started doing the drops, she told me, "Oh, I want to do it. I want to do it. I want to do it." And she kept telling me that. And they're anywhere from 123 to 170. Depending on who, whatever. And she said, "I'm gonna do them. I'm gonna do them." And anyways, she never did it. And then she ended up doing the shots so she could lose
Wow.
weight. And I thought, because she told me they were awful expensive, and then she goes to spend $2,000 a month for shot. I mean, hello.
Yeah, now that one is aggravating. You just I don't get it. I truly don't get it. I have a nephew who travels the world. He and his wife. I see him out there, and like you said, and he does do healthy things. His wife has MS now, that and she is a retired nurse. Um, but when I he was going to get it, I knew he was going to get it, and then when I all of a sudden, I'm telling him and sending him things and sending him um what do you call the in the cart, and he says they're expensive, and I'm going what to myself, in which we know priorities, but I know he has the money, he has the means, and all of a sudden they're too expensive. So, at a point, I just say I'm done. I will say nothing else. Um, but yeah, they're too expensive.
Compared to
So that's
what?
okay.
That's what we
Yeah.
That's
have to
okay.
ask. Compared to what? We have to ask compared to what? If you get
Comparing it to,
shots
I
are
love
like
that, Miss Abella.
400. What's that?
I love that. That's the perfect answer. Like compared to what? What's it expensive compared to?
Well, I
Well,
wish I
he
could take
does.
credit for that, but it's James that tells us that. And compared to what?
Or the
I
health
think
you're going to have. I
I
mean,
made I
compared to
right,
made
having
a
good health or bad health, you want to be
right.
you can say, look at me. I'm not on this drug. I'm not on that drug. I'm not taking this. I'm 70
Hmm.
some years old. And like
Right.
you're got rid of your walker. I mean,
Yeah. I mean that. I mean seriously. Well, Louis was there. I think I almost started getting teary eyed and crying when I realized where I've come from. My gosh, I'm moving.
She
I
saw
know
she saw her
about it.
before photo again, and I guess it's been a while since she's looked at her before photo, and she's like, "I can't believe that was me." I used to have a walker and a cane back then, and I'm like, "I've never seen you walk with a walker and a cane." So God bless.
Yeah. It was embarrassing. And so I blinged out my cane. I used to put a lot of bling on it. And I'd say you ain't got a thing unless you got some bling. But now say you ain't got a thing if you don't have your health, you know. And compared to what, that's we have to sell the value of it. Could I change the subject a little bit?
go for it.
Okay, okay. So I did the what do you call it? The 90-day challenge, but I'm not posted on Facebook yet, which I'm going to do today. Uh, so when we send that out, well, you know what? There's just too much for me to learn right now because I know I send it out to people and they fill it out and then they'll get emails. Is that it?
You send them to the Facebook page. And
Oh,
then I would say, if you know who they are, I would put them in a group chat and just send it in a group chat, a
oh,
reminder, just to remind them. Just put them
okay,
all in like a messenger group chat and then just say, this person wants to be on the challenge, this one, this one, this one. And ask them if it's okay so that it's just a reminder to let them know what's going on.
okay. Well, see, I haven't really studied it, so there's a. Don't laugh at me, okay?
No, you're fine.
So there's
Where
a
do I
special.
find the
There,
form?
wait, there's a special Facebook page for it?
Yeah, the Drop Revolution is where they're doing all the stuff in it.
Oh,
That's
maybe
where
that's
they're
what I
doing the
haven't done.
recipes and all the stuff that's going on. And they're going to have a person on 3 days or 4 days a week doing how
See,
to
I
cook
got it.
food and
Yeah,
all that.
I got to
And
study this today.
Gloria, it's in boards.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
Yes, in boards.
I put the
Everything is
I
in
put the
boards.
link to the form in this chat, in our Telegram chat.
Okay,
Oh,
thank
in
you.
the Telegram?
Yeah, I can do it
So you're
again.
so fast. I was working on that, and she's like, "I posted." I'm like, "Oh, okay,
I did it yesterday.
She did it
okay."
yesterday.
I was
Oh,
trying to do it
okay.
just now.
Thank
But
you
yeah,
guys.
get your people to join the boards, and you might have to invite them. But if all else fails, put them in a group chat and just say, this is on or go and get the recording and put it in there, like and it'll bring it up so you can go watch it or whatever they want to
Yeah.
do. So it's there. I do
They
that
don't have
quite
to be
frequently.
invited. They don't have to
Uh,
be invited.
I'll go, Gloria. I'll go and invite you. It's not a problem.
Okay.
I'll do it after we get off the call, or
Yeah,
actually
you
I'll
can
do it
invite your,
now.
you can set, there's like a button where you can invite your people, like you can share the link to the group, that way it gets, they cannot join it.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go here.
I gotta do mine this morning. I still have to do mine.
Provision, invite.
Is everybody here doing the challenge?
Yep.
I said I
haven't done my
am, but
form
I
yet
don't
either.
know. I said I am, but I don't know. You know, Mama Sandy.
You are
With the
invited
Bible.
now.
It's worth it.
Well,
You are done
I don't know.
invited now, Gloria.
I got on the scale this morning. I was down 2 pounds, but hey, that doesn't mean anything.
Oh,
It could be right back up by the end of the day.
When is the
Yeah.
deadline? I'm sorry to interrupt.
There is
okay.
no deadline.
Thank you.
No deadline?
There, no deadline. They said you can get in anytime. This is an open enrollment as long as you until basically they start one for Partner Co.
Until they start what? I'm sorry.
One for Partner Co.
This one's just for our team.
Okay, thank you.
And you can actually do it if you're even not in Partner Co. They're saying, but you just won't get any of the prizes or
Prizes.
reward.
If you
Yeah.
don't want to order any of the product, if you just want to do the where they're teaching you how to eat right and do that. And there's people that might want to sneak in and see what's going on, and that's a great way to start.
Yeah.
I think
Right.
I'll put it. I think I'll put it in my group, my hormone group.
Yep,
There you
that's
go.
a good one.
Because that way they may even get to see what Partner Co. is and order or become a business partner.
I mean, if it gets them interested and they would just want to see if it's what it says it is. I mean, people like to look a lot before they buy.
Yeah, people are
You
fickle.
know,
We're
7 to
fickle.
10 times. A lot of them. Some of them take more. And I think other family members, they're just a fear. They don't want to be ostracized by the people around them. That's a fear they have. I'm in an LMN. No, I don't want to say that. They've got this stigmatism that they put out a long time ago that
Oh
it's
yeah,
bad.
people.
Yeah. My brother told me when I made my first million, he'd come over, but he wouldn't do it then. You know.
No, he'd come
Yeah.
over and want you to pay him.
Yeah. Yeah. Want me to buy his products and stuff.
But I got all my family members, none of them will do it. I got them on for a while. My mom did it for a little while. My sister, I gave her some because she was whining about how overweight she was. And I said, try this. I gave her a month's supply. Try this. And how to do it. Nope. And she's still complaining about being overweight and hurting and had
Well,
knee surgery and this and that.
Oh my gosh, that sounds like my sister too. Yeah.
I
Yep.
did it for my neighbor when I first got in it. They said let them do four pack. Let them sell it, and they'd get a pack. Well, instead of doing that, I just gave her a pack of the drops, and she did it for the month, and she didn't do nothing else. And she said, "Well, I lost 6 pounds, but I think she gained the 6 plus 18 more."
Well, yeah.
So good
And didn't
morning,
get nobody in the
everybody.
business.
And there's Francine and Fatima's in. Sharon, good morning, everybody.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning. Good morning.
I love that Mr. Della
Good
finally
morning,
snuck
good
across her
morning.
screen and saw everybody there.
Yes.
Morning, my computer finally stopped updating itself. I'm on my computer now. That was its own personal torture. Good morning, everybody. Glad to have you all here. Fatima, great to see you here again. Miss Francine, Miss Shelley, For that's the total of my Canadian contingent right now. My Southerners in the house, Miss Gloria, Miss Sharon, how y'all doing today? My Northerners, Miss Twyla, Midwest, and the Northeasterners. I got Jerry and Erica hanging out over there, and Mama Sandy living right smack dead in the middle of the country. God bless you. Glad you guys are all here today. I love that this call has everybody on it. Good morning, Miss Sharon. So good to see you. I love that you guys are all so in here and from so many different locations, so many different places. Nobody's on the same team, which is kind of funny. Like
Yeah,
very
huh?
like it's like we're all on like separate lines, separate teams, and we don't care. We're like, yeah, you need help, come on in, we'll help you. I don't care where you're coming in from. I tell people that all the time.
Right.
Anytime you want to come in and check it out, let's just get this done because we're all in the same company. That's the deal. We all
That's
work
right.
with the same company. And you'll
And
notice that I say we
Louis,
work with the same company, not for the same company. We'll all work with the same company. This is partnership marketing. It's in the wording, guys. Pay attention to the wording. We all work with the same company. Um, we
Louis,
are, yes, ma'am.
and that's so rare.
you
This
look
is
good
rare.
yesterday.
Oh, thank you. What was I doing yesterday?
You was
What,
on the
what, what?
IP call, IP
Oh,
IPA
my
call.
pay call. I'm like, what
with
did I do?
James.
Thank you. Yes.
You did
I'm
a
like, wait,
good job. You did a
thank
good
you.
job.
Thank you. Yes. Very seldom do I mean, I'm always on camera on those calls, but very seldom do I actually talk on those calls. Um, but yeah, I actually had an IPA yesterday from the weekend. One of my guests at the Temecula event actually purchased some drops right there on the spot. She was like, I could either go online and wait for
Wow.
3 days, or I can buy them from you. How do you want to do this? I was like, well, I got a box right here in my bag. So
Good
Was that
what
boy.
we'll do
Ruby?
is we'll cut out the shipping and handling charges, and we'll knock off the delay time, and we'll get you your box like right now. And so she started her drops on Sunday. Like, all right, cool.
Was that
Um,
Ruby?
no, it wasn't Ruby. It was actually Haley, the young lady sitting next to her. Ruby's
Oh,
Ruby's the tough cookie to crack. So I love Ruby to
oh,
pieces. She is very interested in it, but again, Miss Ruby got 4 children, and so she's just trying to figure out where the money's going to come from. I'm like,
right.
that's like I feel you. Like, but Ruby is, and I don't know, you guys may have this person in your life. It sounds like you guys have all had a taste of this somewhere along the way. I get a special version of it being a teacher. But that one person who likes to just challenge you on everything you say,
Yes,
Oh yeah.
I have a
they
lot
come
of
at you.
those.
You say one thing and they're like, but why? And but what
Yes,
about this? What about this? And they like literally for
Right.
every one thing you say, they got 10 questions coming back at you that seem to be combative, but really aren't. They're just asking questions. Um,
That
as
They
means
just being
that's my
ugly.
life.
They just being ugly.
Well,
what
I
I've
have a
learned,
lot of ugly people in my life.
one of the things I've learned, there are a lot of people. I mean, there's some people who are just being mean and ugly about it, but there are some people who, even though it may
That's
seem like
them.
they're coming across like they're being combative, they're actually
They're
not.
not.
They're not. Like Ruby is one of my fun special case scenarios. She seems like super combative. Since the day she and I met, she's been like at my throat. It's been hilarious. I love her to pieces. This is why I love her so much because she comes at me like nobody's business since the day she met me. She's like, I ain't scared of you. I'm like, oh, we gonna be that relationship. Got it.
They keep
As
you on your toes, Louis.
they do. And so when she asks a question, I've learned to first and foremost take my personal feelings out of it because this ain't about me. I'm here to provide information. So my job is to go ahead and provide the information. Like listen to the question, like find out what the actual question is, and then give them the answer. Like give them the answer they're looking for. If that answer doesn't satisfy them, trust me, they'll let you know and they'll ask more. But usually give them the answer. Good morning, Mr. Vet. Lovely to see you. It's going to be one of those things where you've got to take your own personal feelings out of the situation. Miss Francine, what do you got to say for me?
What I gotta say is I did my before and after this morning for I guess the Everglow, but I don't know if I can't really see a difference. So should I put it in the groups? So So I'm looking at myself. I'm like, I don't know.
You know, Miss Francine, you have a unique problem. I'm going to tell you this right now. It's not that unique, but black don't crack, sweetie. So it's really hard to see it. And it's
Yeah.
like you will you I mean you look glorious and wonderful and beautiful and shiny right now. Like it looks like you woke up on the right side of the bed this morning. But like
I haven't done much, like literally.
I
Like,
don't know that
She's
that's
still young. She's still young, Louis. And I'm where
I'm
you
not.
are, Francine. As old as I am, I initially thought, but I've been on it now for what, a couple of weeks, and I'm looking at this one particular eye. Under my right eye, I do seem to have a line and a wrinkle under there. And I'm trying to see if it's going to disappear. It hasn't gone anywhere yet.
stop staring at
So,
it like that. You're trying to make it stay there.
Yeah, my
Stop staring
arm
at it.
hadn't got
Let it go
liver either.
away.
My arm hadn't got
I
liver
have
either.
Here's my
I
picture.
still,
I don't know.
Well, you
Okay.
guys, like a lot of those arm ones and whatever, that was 6 weeks or 8 weeks.
Yeah.
oh,
Mhm.
okay.
Like you guys
Because
are checking
Yeah.
like 1 week and it's not like or like 1 week, 2 weeks, and it takes time. Again, this is one of those things. Not everybody
You
has
know
this
what? I
immediate
think
switch
I would
over.
keep it and do another one in a week and see if you see and do a triple.
Yeah, because this is 1 week. I don't know.
Yeah. Like if you don't see a big enough difference, then do it a second week and then do a third week and to show
I
the
don't have it.
progression.
I think it's like the drops.
Huh?
Yeah.
It is
They happen when they
for
happen.
some people. For some people, it falls off like going out of style. Other people, they can take it, take it, and take it, take it, and they don't see diddly, you know. And
well, that's me, Gloria.
I am on mine full time now, and I have an alarm, and I'm taking it. So I've been on it. I was on it really good for 3 weeks, and then I got sick for 2 days, and did and but I'm back on it full time again.
Yeah. Well,
Good.
for
Well, it's
me,
been a year for me, Gloria, a year, and I still take them. I take the drops diligently daily, and I do not lose weight. I but the initial 10 pounds when I first started have stayed there. I mean, the initial 10 pounds, well, now I fluctuate between 2 pounds, but I will tell you, I don't anymore. I don't really spaz over it because Mama Sandy eats rice. I eat
Me
Oh,
too.
potatoes.
that's
I
Me
eat,
why.
too.
I eat, I eat pasta.
Me
So,
too.
hey,
do you live
but
in?
I don't know where I have the non-scale results. I don't know what has taken me off the blood pressure medication. I don't know what has lowered my cholesterol, my triglycerides, all of that, because I take everything. I take the noni, I take moa, I drink emu, in which I'm not really consistent with the emu. Um, I'm off and on with the vitamins and the minerals, but I'm consistent with noni and moa. So I don't know. I have non-scale results. I will always
What's the matter?
use my supplements one way or the other because I have them. I purchase them. Now I am drinking the, what do you call it? The Everglow. I'm really taking it every day too. I'm taking the hydration drops or the powder because I always have hydrated. So now I've switched over because I still have some of the electro. Um, but I've switched over to the Max 2O. But yeah, but the drops, I don't know what the drops are doing because I don't know. I think and I don't know in terms of my disposition because I still am at Mr. Greg. He still has to dodge me sometimes. So I don't know. I still don't know in terms of me and my patience. My patience is still thin, so I don't know in terms of the hormones. I do overheat, and that just started at this late age. I don't know because I didn't overheat except when I was menopausal, I did have night sweats, but
Are you taking the
now
advantage?
I was taking that diligently too, Shelley,
But
and
that,
I kind of laid back on that because I overheat anyway. Because
yeah.
I know, I know that being a thermogenic, I know what that does, but I do it without it. So I kind of laid off for a minute. I took some yesterday, because I said, well, maybe with doing the Everglow, maybe the weight stuff will kick in. Because when I looked back at the red and white party in Dallas, I looked like I saw with that outfit I had on. Somebody took a backside picture. I said I look like a Teletubby, and
Oh,
then my hair was. And see, that was another
Well,
instance in the sense of the sweating, because my hair was wringing wet at that event. I mean, wringing wet. And I
it
know
was
at one
warm in
point,
there.
yeah,
all of
Ken
my
wanted.
pictures in there, I can tell I have gained 15 pounds, which I have since Mr. Paul cooks so well. And I don't hardly eat anything except I love my chips and my pastas and all that. But
And that's all
I
bad.
mean, I'm not. Oh, it is bad. It is bad. But Mr. Paul cooks, and I've backed off a whole lot. He's had to change his habits of cooking because he loves lots of spice and I can't eat any of it. Okay. And he keeps sneaking a little bit in there thinking I don't know that it's in there, but I've said a couple of times, but he just still trying hard. But like I said, he's just crazy. He loves to cook and I'll let me cook, and of course we have to have an ice cream every night before we go to bed. It's
Well,
like, really? Of course, I'm glad
No,
it's only a small sandwich or a little bitty cup. But
Gloria,
you don't have
that that
to.
that
right.
comes with marrying at an older age. Mr. Greg did me the same way. He eats ice cream. He would eat everything in the evening. I didn't used to be. So I actually have gained 40 pounds since I married Greg Haynes.
wow,
I gained 40 pounds because this man, he does that, and he doesn't gain anything.
Yeah, well,
yeah.
Paul has cookies and milk every night. If he doesn't have that, he has cake or cookies or ice cream, or he's got to have something toast with jam or honey on it.
That's
It
Greg.
sounds.
Yeah,
It sounds like.
it appears to me, yeah, it appears to me, ladies, that we all married a bunch of sugar ants.
Yes,
Yeah, but
yes,
look how thin Paul is.
yes.
Well, it sounds.
Ladies,
Last
We
night
all,
I kept hearing the
speaking as
candy dish go off last
speaking
night.
as one of the two guys in the room right now, I love you all. But in case you had not noticed, the two guys in the room aren't the guys that are like sitting there complaining about how much we're weighing. We will sit there, we will have our cake, we'll have our cookies, we will sit there and knock it back. We're like, well, we're just knocking it back. We don't care, like that. That's just our metabolisms. We got lucky in the grand deal of okay, we can eat, and a lot of us don't just pack it on. And so I apologize for your husbands. I apologize on behalf of your husbands and behalf of the men in your life. But y'all married those guys.
Well, I
Um,
didn't know. I didn't know
Well,
any
all right,
better
Miss
at the time.
Stowaway.
and
and
I didn't know he was a sugar
you never know
freak.
that about us. Trust me. Like you don't know until you've lived with us for a while and realize that, oh, I guess you are gonna be sitting there eating that ice cream at night every single night. I guess you are gonna be having cookies and milk before bed every single night.
Oh,
But you
heck.
that until you live with us for a long time.
And I didn't used to
um,
like, I mean, seriously, I did not like junk. You know, I still am the meat and potatoes, but I've added the junk to it.
Oh, I
Um,
love the junk.
no,
I'm
I
a
was
junk
not a
food
junk.
junkie. I'm a junk food junkie, buddy. I love that junk,
Yeah,
and
but
I
Paul can get
have
up at 2 in
forever.
the morning and have cookies and milk and then go back to bed.
Mhm.
Yeah,
you know what?
When I when I
I
was
think. Oh,
when
I
I
think.
was when I was 20, 21, I worked in Houston Natural Gas building, and I I worked there for 4 years. and I was the mail cart pusher. You know, I'd take mail all over the building, and they had a little store in the bottom, and I had a Coke in one hand and a Hershey bar in the other hand, and I ate that all day long, all day. Never gained a
Wow.
pound, buddy. Never gained an ounce. And then when I got, I think 30, that's when I started gaining the weight. It's like, boom, you know. Then I got on the truck and it got really big, and I'm scared to death that that's happening again because I've gained 15 pounds in 2 years. That's not too good.
It sounds like, you know what it sounds like to me, everyone. It sounds like we got to get a little bit more disciplined and not and say no to those other people having those
Oh,
sweets
that's
in front
so
of us.
true.
And
That's
and
so
and
true.
I think this is a good time for us to try to get on that 90-day challenge, even if you're not doing it, um, you know, um, through social media and all that. I myself have been at, I lost the 35, 37 pounds. And like, okay, I'm here. And that's why I'm glad I'm doing this 90-day challenge. I'm really hoping that I can lose that other 10 pounds. But I think it just, our bodies, you know what, too? I went to Punta Cana, I went to Dallas, and did all that, and I didn't gain any weight. But
Well, I can
I do
gain it.
take my drops. I do take my drops all the time.
I don't
And I
gain, but I don't lose.
Yeah, well, that's where I'm at right now. I haven't gained weight, but I'm not losing. So that's why I have to do something to stir up my metabolism or something to, they say fasting, fast a day or eat the 6 apples, exercise, do something to make us go down some. That's what I heard anyway.
Didn't Pam Middleton go for like, I don't know, 9 months and hadn't lost anything and then all of a sudden lost a bunch?
Who was that?
Pam Middleton?
Oh, I think so. Yeah, you're right. Mm-hmm.
It did what?
She hadn't lost weight for like 9 months and then all of a sudden took off a whole bunch more.
Oh,
Well, I have a great story, you guys.
Oh,
My
please
aunt
do.
that said that, I said that it's been a long time. She finally decided to start the drops
Mm-hmm.
last week. She's lost 7 pounds.
Wow.
And
Awesome.
Wow.
she's living in a place where they make the meals. So she's had to kind of really, she's not
Watch.
exactly on our plan.
Right.
But yeah, that just goes to show you.
Yeah.
It's very exciting for her.
That is
that's
exciting for
great.
her and for you. Yeah.
Yes.
You look
Is
good,
Yeah, I
Miss
hope she
Shelley,
Shelley.
is this your friend
continues.
in the assisted living facility?
Yeah, well, yeah, it's a seniors facility. She doesn't need help. You can be independent. It's got
Yeah.
levels of support. Yeah,
Okay. But yeah, they're making the meals there themselves. Like they're making the meals there, not her.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 meals a day and she cooks her own one
yeah.
meal a day. My grandma was doing
Shelley,
like that.
Shelley, I know your granddaughter is getting better. Did they ever say that possibly she had that RSV virus?
No,
They never did?
no.
Because I know it's going around here in the US and with kids, I mean it's horrific.
Yeah, it
Hers,
can be.
yeah. No, hers was, according to the doctors, just the pneumonia.
Yeah,
And isn't she 21 or something too? She's
yeah.
not like
She's
a
21. She has Down syndrome.
right.
Okay,
So she's
okay,
could have other health. Their hearts
okay.
are a little different and
Delicate. Yeah,
yeah.
delicate.
Yeah.
No,
Well, it
she's doing
is
much better.
so happy about that. So super happy about that.
Yep.
It is Tuesday. Whoa, it's Tuesday. I had a really long Monday. It is Tuesday. Um, and that means that we've got this call right now. We've got the 7 a.m. IPA call happening in about 16 minutes. We've got the onboarding call this afternoon, where I do believe it is Miss Kelly Smith.
No,
Uh,
Danielle.
No,
oh, is it
Danielle.
Danielle today? Oh, even
Yeah,
that's awesome. I love that. So that's
And
gonna
they're
be fun.
gonna be, yeah, they're gonna be going over the 90-day, I hope.
yeah. They are going to
Uh,
go over it a bit more.
Yeah, learn about how to leverage the 90-day body reset challenge, deep dive into the boards, and the end of the fourth quarter strong. Those are the things we're going to talk about today. So it's not a pure onboarding. So for if you've got, and this is for you guys who have new partners out there who are trying to figure out how to how to do the basic stuff. This is not the call where they're going to just get like fully deep into the basic stuff. So don't think that that's what they're going to get today. Know that they're going to be doing focus on how to leverage the 90-day body reset challenge, and a deep dive into how to use the boards. A lot of times, and you guys may have noticed this, I know I've noticed me doing this. Anytime someone asks me where something is, I would literally look at them and say, "Have you checked in the boards?"
Yeah.
They do such a fantastic job of putting everything inside boards that if you have not looked inside of boards and you've got a question, I'm literally going to tell you to go look in boards first. And then if you can't find it in there, please come ask me the question and I'll see if I can find it somewhere else for you. Um, uh, that depends, Miss Francine. Miss Out loud, Miss Francine, say it.
I asked who wants to be my accountability partner because I
Yeah,
think
I need one too.
keep me accountable. I'm on and
I
off,
need.
and if I have to report to my partner, I think it will help both of us.
We can report right. I mean, if you guys want to report in here or whatever, I'm doing it too.
Somebody who's going to actually hold you to it, meaning they're not going to fall off the wagon the same day you do. They're going to, because that's always fun. You need somebody who's going to be like jump your case when you say, I didn't quite do what I was supposed to do yesterday. Like, it's got to be somebody who's willing to jump on you and be like, okay, explain to me why. Tell me what happened. Like, not in a mean way. It's got to be somebody that you're willing to take the constructive criticism from, because it has to be constructive criticism. It cannot be brutal. It cannot be down like it can't be like harsh.
Okay, Louis, I guess that's you. Okay,
Well, you're
I guess
that.
that's you. Let's get it together.
Ms. Maripel.
Thank you.
All right, you guys. Ms. Maripel says you always supposed to ask the person, "May I have your permission to be real with you?" And when they say yes, then go.
Well, Louis
Yeah,
been
it's like a
real for
step-by-step
his.
And you
process.
always, it also says you always end in something positive.
I think maybe we need to do it here and make sure that we didn't fall off the wagon. but I'm not here all 5 days, 7 days, whatever.
How does
Louis,
it
you
go?
that
The
person.
3 C's. The 3 C's: compliment, criticize, compliment. Always end with the compliment.
Well, so
You're
long,
right,
and so
Violet.
long as you check
Say
into
it again.
in the Telegram chat.
He wants you to say it again.
Compliment,
Yeah,
compliment, criticize,
criticize,
compliment.
2 compliments.
Compliment, criticize, right.
Criticize.
Always leave them feeling good.
Yeah, it's a compliment sandwich. Yeah, it's a compliment sandwich with some criticism in the middle.
And then crying at the end of
Like,
it.
you make them feel good when they did bad, and then you make them feel good. Right.
You build them up, you knock them down a little bit, and you build them back up.
Oh Lord.
So, I mean, if you all are, somebody asked my one of my exes to do that, and I was not there when they asked him to do that, and when he told me that somebody had asked him to do that, I was like, oh, did they know that how you are? Because even I knew better than to ask him to do that. I'm like, no.
That's fine.
He's like, they asked me to be honest. I was like, ooh, but your brand of honesty is kind of harsh. So, like, do you sugarcoat it for them? Because I don't sugarcoat anything. I'm like, yeah, I know, and that's part of the problem.
He needs to learn to be tactfully honest.
Correct. And yeah, that wasn't his strong suit back then. He got better.
They can be trained some.
It was still a little harsh. Let me tell you, he still needed some work, but he did like clean it up a little bit so that it wasn't like full on like just the harsh honesty. Yeah, like nobody she wasn't in tears anymore.
I have a compliment right now for someone. Sharon.
Okay.
Come back on the camera because I still see I see it working on you.
Yeah.
I see, yeah, the Everglow.
That glow.
Yeah, because I'm not seeing a lot of the lines. Are they going away, Sharon?
They are.
Oh,
Hashtag
something's
glow up.
happening.
And really
That's
Shelly
yeah.
too. Shelly
Yeah.
too. I
Well,
mean, you
thank
just
you.
look rosy.
Yeah,
Shelly just looks rosy. She just really, I can see it.
I think that's why my one
definitely.
customer bought Everglow because I sent him Shelly's picture.
Good
Huh?
job. I know Miss Shelley. I was when I saw hers, I was like, "Whoa, keep going,
Yeah,
keep
I
going."
know.
That's where I'm headed.
I couldn't
I
believe
So
that
know.
was
I have a
5 days.
fun recipe
Are you
for.
taking it once a day? What do you do? When do you take
I'm
it?
taking
Because
it twice a day.
I
me
take
Oh,
it
too.
twice a
I
day.
did.
Okay.
Yeah, I did up it to twice a day, but when I discovered that we weren't going to be home before I ran out, I backed off back to once a day. But I have two scale wins or non-scale wins to share with everybody. Well, I guess one of them would kind of be a scale win, but I don't know how much scale win. Uh, when we left Texas or when we left Utah for Texas a month ago, my jeans were very, very tight on me right out of the laundry and like embarrassingly tight. And yesterday we were in much colder weather than I had anticipated encountering. And I decided, well, let me try and put my jeans on over my leggings, my stretch leggings, because it was that cold. I wanted a second layer. Not only could I get my jeans on, but there was like an inch of space in the waist to
Wow.
awesome.
Wow.
I know. I was
Wow.
so floored.
Wow.
And the only reason why I was willing to try that was because the night before we were on a video chat with my other niece who's in Michigan. And I walked across the kitchen and I hear this, Aunt Sharon. And I turned around to the camera and I'm like, what, Miha? And she goes, you have lost a bunch of weight since I saw you 6 weeks ago at my dad's funeral. And I was like, what? And she goes, oh, yeah, you can tell. And I thought, oh my gosh, the camera usually makes you look heavier. And I was just like, okay, well, nobody had a scale, of course, because nobody in that family wants to know how much they weigh. But that's when I decided to try the jeans the next day. And I was like, oh my gosh.
That's awesome. That's
yeah, that's
awesome.
great.
It is. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. And
Have you
you guys,
changed?
I'm
Have
doing
you changed anything else?
well. My portion sizes have been a lot smaller since we left home because I know, how these guys down in Texas eat. And I just didn't want to go home any heavier than what I started out. So, other than portion controlling, just really consciously portion controlling, recognizing when I take that bite and my brain says you're full, push the plate away, no matter how much food's left on it, no matter how much you're going to piss anybody off that cooked it, push the plate away. And I haven't been real consistent with my advantage while we've been on this trip. Um, but I have been taking that too, and I did run out of drops, so I'm off the drops until I get home today. But those are the only real changes. I'm walking more. I mean, we walked a lot in Dallas, and then but for 10 days in Littlefield, I didn't walk anywhere because I don't walk where I need to carry a firearm on my side. And Littlefield is that kind of yeah. Littlefield is that kind of a town. So yeah, I just walk out to the front yard, pet the kitty cat, go back inside. So, but I know, right? But other than that, I mean, just adding the Everglow seems to have kickstarted something. And that's why when you said about Pam Middleton, I was like, oh, okay, because I hadn't lost any weight for months and months either. And diligently taking them drops, thinking, maybe if I just get out and get some exercise, I can kickstart this. But something has kickstarted something because something started happening, and I just hope it keeps going.
That's awesome.
You look good.
Portion
Well,
size
thank
means a
you
whole
so much.
lot too, Gloria.
Mm-hmm.
Portion size.
Well, ladies, I'm
Yeah.
gonna get off. This is me, Della. I'm gonna get off because we have the call in 6 minutes here, and I gotta do some things before we get on that call. I love you
All right, have
all.
a great
Love you,
day. Love
ladies.
you.
Love you
Thank
too,
you.
Adela.
Bye, everybody. Bye.
Bye.
Bye
Have a great
bye.
day.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm
Hey,
gonna.
really quick.
Uh-huh.
I have an idea. If anybody really wants something
Thanks so
sweet,
much.
if everybody wants a sweet treat, I got some apples. You cut these up, put them in a crock pot, a little bit of balsamic vinegar and some cinnamon, and it's a really nice treat. Like almost like if you just want something sweet, you know what I mean? Just throw it in a little bowl or something. You get that little kick of sweetness. It's so
You
good.
did what? Apples and what?
Yep. Just slice
Apples,
up some
balsamic
apples,
vinegar,
throw them in a crock
and
pot.
cinnamon.
Balsamic vinegar and cinnamon powder, not sugar. It is amazing.
That sounds delicious.
Yep. And I got Ariana loving it. So like we'll just sit down after dinner and that'll be our like sweet treat. Cause sometimes you just want like something sweet. And that's you know what I mean? You can just do a little portion of that and that's a nice little satisfying treat. And it's healthy because it's got the things we could eat in it. Just so you know.
Definitely. I got a bag full of fresh picked apples. I can't wait to get home and try that.
Yeah.
It's good.
Or even an apple or a pear, bake it.
Yeah.
With cinnamon on it. And it is. It's lovely.
I don't like
Yeah.
cinnamon.
Okay.
You could do without the cinnamon.
Mama
Do
Sandy.
nutmeg
Your
or
own
something
favorite
else?
spice there, Mama Sandy.
Cinnamon
spice.
is the one spice that, well, turmeric and ginger, but cinnamon regulates your blood sugar. That's
Yeah, I
why
know.
if you look at diabetic recipes, they are all very high in cinnamon because cinnamon regulates your blood sugar. It's crazy
Well,
good for that.
I do use Manuka cinnamon. I mean, honey.
Yeah,
Manuka. I use
honey.
Manuka
That's
honey.
honey. Manuka honey. Yeah.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
doesn't spike your blood sugar. But yeah, cinnamon is so. Even the cinnamon capsules, if you can find the cinnamon capsules or the cinnamon oil capsules, those are a good way to get some extra
Manuka,
cinnamon
yeah.
into your body.
Yeah.
Drink cinnamon oil.
All right, kids.
Manuka honey.
I'm gonna stick a fork in it. Miss Yvette, you are muted, so unmute yourself. Get one. Yeah, don't worry. I know. I see you. Unmute yourself. Oh, you just saying you want to go?
Oh, she's not unmuted.
Yep, she's not unmuted.
Oh, yeah, you're
Ms.
muted.
Yvette,
I can't hear you.
Can you ask her to unmute?
She's looking. There.
There you
There you go. I found it.
There she
Hello.
is.
Hey.
Yes, Miss Yvette. What do you got to say, girl?
I wasn't saying anything. I was just saying bye.
Oh.
Oh my God. See you talking.
I was only laughing when she said, "I don't like cinnamon." I said, "Oh."
Now, I have a recipe from a holistic doctor to lower the blood sugar, and that's Manuka honey with Ceylon cinnamon.
Oh,
yep.
Ceylon cinnamon.
To lower the blood pressure or blood sugar?
Both.
Yep.
To lower the blood sugar.
Both. She gave me this recipe, and I pulled it out of my safe. That, and also what will do it will be your chia seeds with distilled water, and make a gel and take a tablespoon of that a day.
Put the recipe in our chat.
Yeah,
put it in the chat for us. All right.
Okay.
It is 2 minutes to the hour. I love you all. You're
All right,
I gotta go. Have a good day.
Bye.
Have a great day.
Love you guys.
I'm gonna kick you all out of the room.
Next call.
I'll see you guys later.
Bye.
All right.